Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I feel like it has been so long since I sat in front of a camera and filmed and talked to you guys. I just have been so busy, which is no excuse to be getting or not to be able to get in front of a camera, but I really have been so busy getting my kids in childcare. I am starting work on Friday, just getting everything prepared, doing everything, just everything, mom life, wife life. It's just been hectic, and so I figured I'd go ahead and film maybe 2 videos. I want to go ahead and get up an eyebrow routine, an updated one, because I think the first one that I ever did was like when I first started my channel about 8 months ago. And also I think I want to do a fall look since we are jumping into fall. But right now I want to go ahead and film an eyebrow tutorial for you guys. So yeah, if you guys are interested in my updated eyebrow routine and how I do it, then just keep watching. I am going to go ahead and do something a little different. In the video that I did when I first started my channel, I didn't show you guys how I pluck it and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to quickly go through that, how I pluck it, trim them, shave, whatever. I just did them not too long ago, so they're not really that bad, but I'm going to go ahead and try and show you guys how I kind of do it. Just a little bit, and then I will go ahead and show you guys how I fill them in. So let's get started. Okay guys, so this is my brows right now. They kind of do look hideous. So the first thing I do is I just go ahead and brush them through, just so I can kind of see what is, you know, the shape going on, where I need to pluck, what I need to shave or trim or anything like that. So I just brush through like that. And then the first thing, or the second thing that I do after that is I go ahead and take this little razor. I don't know if it'll focus, but you know, one of these little razor things that you can just get from Walmart or anything like that. Just take this and I go ahead and razor or shave the top part, just so that I can get the shape that I want before I go ahead and trim and pluck and all of that. So I just kind of brush the hair down. Just go ahead and razor the top like that. And then of course the sides. And then I just continuously brush them through while plucking or doing my whole brow routine. And then the front I kind of shave more downwards, because I do like how nowadays I'm kind of liking how this part is thinner, because I make this part thicker on the outside. So I kind of razor it downwards and razor the middle. Then it'll look like that so far. And then I go ahead and take my little eyebrow scissors, which are just these little bad boys right here. These you can get at Walmart as well. And I just take my little spoolie, brush my hair up now, and I go ahead and trim this front area right here. And it's to your liking. Like I said, I like this front part right here a little bit shorter, because when I do fill them in, I like how it's thinner a little bit right here. For some reason. I know that sounds bad, and I usually like them thicker. And then I just trim just a little bit the hairs that are downward facing. And you know, you just go ahead and trim whatever you feel like you need to trim. I do the plucking last because that's just me cleaning up this area anyways. So I just do that last. there is a trick that sometimes that I do. I will fill in my brows how I like it first and then pluck around it. That way I can pluck the shape of how I like it when it is filled in. And I'll do that every now and then as well. And that really is a good trick. I just go in with a pair of tweezers and pluck away. Yeah guys, that's how I pretty much do my brow. I just went ahead and pluck this part. I don't really touch this part unless I just need to clean it up, but I mainly pluck just this part and the ends. I don't like to pluck too far up, but my hair barely grows here, so that's why when I fill them in, I kind of fill them in a little bit more down. But yeah, that's how I pretty much do it. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, and then I will be back to show you guys how I fill them in. Okay guys, so I plucked both of my eyebrows, cleaned them up, shaved, trimmed, did whatever I needed to do, and this is what I get. Now onto filling them in. I use this brow product from Anastasia Beverly Hills. The gel, my shade is in chocolate, and that's what it looks like. Mine is like all like from the brush, it looks like cut up. But yes, this is the one that I use. I used the brush and the spoolie that comes with it as well. This is what I was using to brush my brows earlier on in the video. But yeah, I just go ahead and I use this and this only. I used to set my eyebrows with a gel afterwards, but I found that it would look too fake and I didn't like that. Probably go back into doing it if I can get my hands on a brow gel, because the clear one, it was making my hairs look weird. I didn't like it, so I stopped using it. Plus my eyebrows really don't rub off anyway, so I didn't really need the gel that much. But yeah, so this is the only product I use. I don't use no pencil, I don't use anything else, just this. I just take some on my brush, not that much, I'm just literally like this. And then I start with the bottom right here and just kind of carve the shape. And then I start going upwards. And the reason why I start in this part right here is because I don't want it to be too dark in the front. So I do that, start going upwards. That way the rest of the product can go into the middle part of the brow and then the rest of the brow. And then I just take whatever is left over and I start lightly going towards the front, going upwards in the shape of my actual hairs. And I do it super lightly in the front area. And I just go in, keep brushing, and then filling in, and then brushing it out, and then filling it in, and then, you know, so on and so on. And then I pick up some more product, and I just keep going throughout the brow, carve out the bottom. And you know, it just depends how you like your brows. Some people like their brows to just go outwards. I like mine to go around. Then I carve out the top. Like I said, I barely have hair that grows on the side, so I like to drag it down quite a bit. But always no farther than the corner angle of your eye, like that. like to drag it too high up on this part because I don't like it to look too fake to where you can see that there's actual product there. The brows are like the most important thing for me. They frame your face. And then I just go lightly with the spoolie in this front part to drag down some product just a little bit because I don't like it too dark over there. That's how I do my brow. You can go ahead and clean it up with concealer. A lot of people do that. I'm not really too big of a fan on doing that, only because ain't nobody got time for that step. But you can go ahead and clean it up. And I don't like my brows too thick and I don't like them too thin. So for me, that's good enough. And I just kind of brush them up. And if you want, you can go ahead and take a clear brow gel, brown brow gel, whatever your color preference is, and just lightly go over it. Like you dip it into the gel and just go up like that. Of course, you go in the shape of your actual brow. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side now. This side, guys, is always my best eyebrow, this one. So let's see. Any type of hairs that I see that I need to pluck or trim or anything like that, I will go back and do that with the brow product on. That way I can kind of see the shape and what is missing and or what needs to be touched up. Like right here, I see that there's some product that I don't like that is not the same as this side. It was a little longer right here. So that's when I just go in and handle that. And so yeah, guys, that's how I fill in my brows, how I pluck them, how I do them. This is usually a routine that I do once a week. I usually would get a lot of requests about my eyebrows and how nice my eyebrows are, so I figured I would do an updated one since it's been a long 8 months. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope I gave you some tips, some helps. I am not a perfection at eyebrows, although I do like my eyebrows to be on point. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys are not subscribed. Don't forget also to follow me on my Instagram and my Snapchat because I do updated snaps or videos or whatnot and pictures from either daily stuff and a whole bunch of other stuff. So make sure you follow me there. I will leave the link down below. And yeah, until the next video, guys, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.